Welcome, Ethan Cole, the host says. Lights burn. I lift the demo phone. Ava steps forward in silver. Before we begin, I need to tell the truth. My stomach drops. Ava? She faces the cameras. Ethan stole my ideas. Applause slams me. My slides glow behind her. I whisper, "That's not true." She doesn't look back. I won't be silent. Talk to me. Offstage. We are live. Transparency matters. The host clears his throat. We support Ava. I built this with you, I say, voice cracking. Her jaw hardens. Security will escort you out. I'll walk, I say. Throat raw. Backstage, a guard points me out. This way, I drop my badge. Tell her she's wrong, he shrugs. Not my job. Outside, night air slaps me. My phone buzzes nonstop. Headlines, pity texts, Marcus calls. Bro, what the hell? She buried me on stage. You record it? No, I trusted her. She threw you. Come over. I need to think. Think here. I'll buy wings. I'll call you. I hang up. Cars blur past. At 2 a.m., Patrick texts. Take time off. I reply, is my access gone? Yes, the standard. I sit on my bed till dawn. My hands shake. Morning. I call Ava. Blocked. Again. Blocked. I text. We need to talk. No delivery. Marcus rings. Fight back. Post receipts? I have code, not drama. Then thread it. Keep it clean. I don't want to burn her. She burned you. Extinguisher or match? I want my life, I whisper. Then move. I'll help, Patrick calls. Ethan, take the week. Lawyers need statements. I didn't steal. I didn't say you did. But the board hates noise. So I'm noise. You're under rain. Let it pass. Rain floods houses. A pause. Write me a timeline. Keep it factual. I will. And Ethan, I hope you're okay. I'm not. But I'm upright. After the call, I shower. In the mirror, I look like a ghost. Knocks. 3 slow, 1 quick. I freeze. Ethan Cole? A calm voice asks. Open up. Who are you? Liam Hart, Ava's friend. My chest tenses. Why here? To clean up. For you, for her, for the street. I don't need fixing. He laughs once. You need options. I open the door halfway. Black suit, storm eyes. He scans my boxes. Planning to run? I'm planning to think. Thinking is running in place. Come with me. Where? Breakfast. Car's downstairs. I'm not hungry. You will be. Put on shoes. I keep the chain on. If this is about Ava, we're done. It's about you. And power. I don't have any. That's why I'm here. 5 minutes. I'm not your errand. He checks his watch. Time's an engine. Get in or get run over. My phone pings. Marcus, don't go anywhere. Patrick, media asking for comment. I stare. Say it here, in the car, not where neighbors listen. I don't care about neighbors, but you care about your name. I swallow. What do you want? Compliance. 7 days. Follow directions. I protect your reputation, I laugh, dry. Why me? Because Ava still watches you, and because I don't waste assets. I'm a person. You're a headline that can be edited. For now, anger and fear twist. What are the terms? In the car. You'll hear them once. If I say no, you'll drift, tweet, scream, sink. And with you, you'll stand in a shield. You might even win. Win. The word shakes me. Marcus calls again. I let it ring. One reason to trust you. Because I don't, he says. I blink. What? I don't trust you. Which means I'll verify everything. That keeps us honest, I breathe out. Terrible reason. The only honest one. I unchain the door. Fine, 5 minutes, he steps back. Good choice. I'm not promising anything. Promises are cheap. Decisions cost. We ride the elevator in silence. In the lobby, a black car waits. The driver opens the door. Liam gestures. After you, I slide in. Leather smells sharp. My pulse thumps. Liam sits beside me. You want your life back? I stare out the window. Yes. Then you'll do exactly what I say. I nod once, small and scared. The car pulls into the morning. The cafe was too bright for secrets. Liam set a leather folder between us. He said, 7 days. You'll be my boyfriend. Family estate, coastal, cameras everywhere. I stared. That's a joke. It's optics, he replied. You behave. I help clear your name. You think I'm for hire? I think you're desperate. He tapped the folder. NDAs, payment, access to the files proving Ava lied. My hands tightened around the cup. You have those? I have paths to them. Not free. Why me? His eyes were sharp. Because she still watches you. Your leverage. The word scraped me raw. I'm a person, not a chess piece. He leaned back. Pieces win or lose. People vanish, I whispered. This is insane. Insanity is arguing with a drowning man about swimming lessons. I don't even like you. You don't need to. You just need to act like you do. I shoved the folder back. Find someone else. He didn't move. Look me in the eye and say you don't want your life back. My throat locked. Exactly, he said. Sign and I'll walk you out of this grave you're digging. I opened the folder. Contracts, signatures, legal jargon, a check number that could pay off my rent for a year. This feels like blackmail. It's a transaction. Mutual survival. You get a fake boyfriend. I get what? Maybe files? You'll get more than maybe. I'll make sure Ava's empire of lies cracks. You want justice? This is the only road. I rubbed my forehead. And if I refuse? Then you keep bleeding in headlines until nothing's left. The coffee went cold between us. Finally, I said, what are the rules? Rule 1, he said, voice clipped. You touch my shoulder in public. Rule 2, you know my favorite wine, my favorite book, my favorite food. Rule 3, when Nora asks how we met, you tell the same story I do. And what's that story? A bookstore. Rain outside. I asked for Hemingway, you mocked me for cliches. I bought you coffee. That's pathetic. Memorable, he corrected. I leaned back. You've done this before. His jaw flexed. Don't assume you're special. I don't. Good. Special men get ruined fastest. The silence dragged. I pulled the pen from the folder, hands trembling. He said, 1 signature. I stared at him. If you burn me, I won't. Ava already did. My chest ached as I scrawled my name. There, I muttered. Happy? Relieved, he said, closing the folder. Now we begin. Outside, the car waited. He opened the door. Get in! I slid across the leather. He sat beside me, phone in hand. Lesson 1, he said. My favorite foods, oysters, lamb, pistachio gelato. Disgusting, tolerable, decent. You'll say delicious. I groaned. Fine. Lesson 2, first date. You teased me for Hemingway? I don't even read Hemingway. You do now. Do I get flashcards? Don't test me. The city blurred past the window. My phone buzzed. Marcus. I ignored it. Liam continued. Lesson 3, body language. When I put a hand on your back, you lean in. When I laugh, you smile. Soft touches. Enough for cameras. This is sick. This is strategy. I turned to him. What do you even tell your family? That I finally found someone who doesn't bore me. I snorted. Great compliment. Be grateful. Why not just come out with the truth? Tell them it's fake. Because they'd rather believe a lie that looks like love. The coastline opened outside the window. Blue stretching forever, I said quietly. You know this is wrong. Right and wrong are toys for people without power, he replied. I watched the waves crash. My chest felt hollow. He asked, regrets already? I'm selling my heart for 7 days. Sell it well, he said. And maybe you'll buy back your life. I pressed my forehead to the glass, trying not to scream. The estate rose like glass carved into sky and ocean. Staff lined the steps. Liam's hand slid over mine. Smile, he whispered. I forced my lips up. The front doors opened. A tall woman in pearls looked me over. You must be Ethan. Yes, ma'am. I'm Victoria Hart, she said, cool. And you're... Ethan Cole, family name? She pressed. Cole! Her eyes narrowed, unsatisfied. An older man shook my hand firmly. Charles Hart, family name again? Cole, I repeated. He studied me like I was a ledger. A young woman popped out from behind them. Finally. So you're the one, I blinked. The one? She grinned. The one brave enough to sit next to my brother. Nora, Liam warned. She winked. Relax, he needs allies. Then a soft hand took mine. An older woman with silver hair smiled gently. Evelyn, be kind to yourself, dear. Thank you, I whispered, throat tight. Inside, walls were glass, ceilings high, ocean flashing from every angle. I felt naked. Victoria led us to the table. You'll sit here, Ethan, beside Liam. Charles poured wine. So, Ethan, what do you do? I hesitated, then answered steady. I build things people touch every day. Software? Yes, sir. For whom? For anyone who needs it. He nodded, still weighing me. Victoria dabbed her lips. And what about family? Small, one sister. Lives quiet. Quiet, she repeated, unimpressed. Nora leaned in. Ignore her. She thinks silence is failure. Victoria shot her a glare. Evelyn broke in softly. Noise doesn't prove worth. Charles lifted his glass. To work that lasts. We drank. My chest lifted a little. Nora asked, How'd you meet my brother? Liam and I shared a glance. He said, Bookstore, Rain, I added. He asked for Hemingway. I mocked him. Nora laughed. That tracks, Victoria frowned. Romantic? Memorable, Liam answered. She sipped. Unconvinced. Dinner stretched with questions. Charles on markets, Victoria on connections, Nora tossing me smirks. Evelyn humming approval. After dessert, Victoria stood. We rise early here, Nora whispered as we left. Good job, Cole. You survived round 1. My legs shook climbing the stairs. In Liam's room, he shut the door hard. You almost cracked at the table. I didn't. You hesitated. They drilled me like an exam. Exactly. Exams are how they decide who stays. I dropped onto a chaise. So what are the rules here? He paced. Boundaries. No crossing lines unless required. No dramatics in front of family. No wandering alone. I'm not a child. You're a guest. There's a difference, I stared at him. Where do I sleep? He looked at the chaise. There. Figures, I tugged off my jacket. Any other commands? He stopped at the window, staring out at the black ocean. Just one. What? His voice was low, almost to himself. Don't make me regret this. I lay back, silent. His reflection in the glass stayed motionless long after the lights went out. The knock rattled the glass wall. A man in uniform handed me an envelope. Delivery for Ethan Cole. I signed, shut the door, and stared at the heavy paper. Liam strolled in. What is it? Ava's lawyers. I tore it open. Cease and desist! Defamation! My chest tightened. Liam took the letter, scanned it, and smirked. She's nervous. Nervous? She just threatened to bury me. That's what people do when they're afraid. He pulled a slim folder from his bag and slid a page across. Here, proof. I read the memo. External contribution credited. E. Cole. Dated 3 months before breakup. My knees nearly buckled. This is my code. Yes. And it was logged before she staged her show. I looked up. Then why me? Why destroy me? He leaned on the table, eyes cold. Because she couldn't admit she loved someone outside her world. The words sliced through me. Loved? She'd rather call you a thief than confess weakness. My throat closed. You say that like you know. I do. His voice was flat. I watched her choose image over truth every time. I shoved the paper back. And you kept quiet. Not my war. Until now. So why fight now? His jaw worked. Because her lie reached me. I pressed a hand to my chest. You think this helps me? Or just helps you cut her down? Both. You get survival. I get balance. I wanted to scream. But footsteps echoed down the hall. Nora leaned in the doorframe. Are you two done with your secret council? Liam straightened. Private discussion, she grinned. Then don't yell so loud. Half the staff heard. Heat rushed to my face. Sorry, don't apologize, she said. Secrets are currency here. At least you're rich now, she tugged my sleeve. Come on, I'm stealing you, Liam frowned. Where? Clifftop walk. He needs air. I started. Nora grabbed my wrist. Yes, you do. We slipped outside. The wind whipped hard as we climbed toward the cliffs. She finally stopped, hair in her face. So, she crossed her arms. You don't love my brother. I froze. What? You heard me? I forced a laugh. This again? She tilted her head. Tell me straight. I stared at the horizon. I'm under contract. Her smile widened. Finally, honesty. I frowned. That amuses you? Of course. Because everyone here is under contract. Marriage contracts, business contracts, inheritance contracts. She spread her arms. The whole house is a cage of paper. I let out a short, broken laugh. That's bleak. True, though. You think you're special because you signed one? Welcome to the family. I sank onto a rock. I didn't want this. None of us do. But you're handling it better than most. That's generous. Don't get used to it. She nudged me with her foot. You make him less frozen, I blinked. Liam, frozen? She smirked. You haven't seen him when no one's watching. Ice statue. He doesn't seem like someone who melts. That's because no one's tried hard enough. I shook my head. I'm not here to thaw him. Maybe not. But you cracked something already. The wind roared between us. I muttered, You don't even know me. She crouched down. I know you didn't run when Ava set fire to your name. That tells me enough. I laughed again, weaker this time. You're very confident for someone younger. Older sisters call it bossy. I call it accurate. We watched the sea crash against stone. She finally said, So, Ethan, you going to survive this house? I looked at her. Ask me on day 7, she grinned. Fair. For the first time since the gala, the laugh that slipped out of me didn't feel forced. Liam paced the balcony. Practice. Call me Lee when it's just us. I raised an eyebrow. Lee, really? Yes, softer, more intimate. Try it. Lee, I said flatly. He sighed. With less funeral in your voice. Lee, I tried again. Lighter. Better. Now, when Nora jokes, tease me back. She'll test you, I muttered. She already does. Then give her a reason to laugh. At dinner, Nora raised her glass. So, Lee, does Ethan always roll his eyes at you? I smirked. Only when he's bragging about his tragic taste in books. Nora nearly snorted wine through her nose. Finally, someone who speaks the truth. Liam kicked me under the table. I grinned. He didn't. Victoria leaned toward me. Ethan, tell me, what do you think of charity galas? I stalled, then said, They're good, but online donations reach further. If you like, I could rebuild your portal for accessibility. Make it easier for everyone to give. Her fork stilled. You could do that? Yes, simple coding. 2 weeks, maybe less. She studied me. Interesting. Charles cleared his throat. Ethan, sail with me tomorrow. 6 sharp, I shook my head. Sir, I'll be honest. I get seasick. Silence. Then his mouth curved slightly. Honesty. Rare. Dinner ended with a strange wait. Victoria thoughtful, Charles half-pleased, Nora smirking at me like I'd passed a hidden test. Later, I wandered into the kitchen. Evelyn poured tea. You look restless, dear. I feel like every step here is a trap. She handed me a cup. The strongest people choose gentleness. Don't let them harden you, I sipped. Warmth spread through me. That's easier said than done. Her smile was soft. Most good things are. That night, I lay on the chaise staring at the ceiling. Liam's voice drifted from the balcony. Don't let Ava near him, he said. His tone cracked, low and urgent. Silence. Then again, sharper. I mean it. Keep her away, my chest tightened. I rolled to face the wall, pretending to sleep. He stepped back inside. Our eyes met in the dim light. Sleep, he said. I closed my eyes, but sleep never came. The butler whispered, Unexpected guests. Ava walked in, silver dress sharp as knives. Derek Vaughn followed, grin like he owned the air. I came to be civil, Ava said. My lungs tightened. Liam's hand pressed against my back. You shouldn't be here, he told her. Relax, Derek drawled. We brought wine. At the table, Ava slid into a chair as if it was hers by right. Derek poured himself first. So, Ethan, Derek said, flashing teeth. How's unemployment treating you? I held his gaze. Teaching myself freedom. The room stilled. Nora raised her brows. That's poetic, Charles cleared his throat. Freedom is costly, Victoria sipped her wine. Some can't afford it at all. Ava leaned back. Ethan never understood scale. The words stung like old glass. I answered quietly. Maybe I just refused to sell myself for it. Derek laughed. Noble, useless, but noble. Nora shot him a glare. Funny, coming from someone who sues grandmothers. He shrugged. Business is survival, Victoria cut in. Let's keep this dinner civil. Evelyn set down her fork gently. Civility is honesty without cruelty. Silence spread, broken only by Derek's chewing. After dessert, I escaped to the terrace. Cool air, moonlight, waves far below, Ava followed. Running again, I turned. Why did you lie? Her eyes flickered. I didn't lie. I edited? Edited? My voice shook. You said I stole. She looked past me. Because you were small. And I was afraid to be small with you. The words cut deeper than anger. I whispered, "You destroyed me." Her eyes shone wet. "I protected myself. By killing me publicly? You wouldn't have survived my world." I shook my head. "You never gave me the chance." She stepped closer. "Part of me wishes—" "Don't," I snapped. The pause stretched. She bit her lip, but no apology came. I turned away, fists trembling. "Good night, Ava." I walked back inside, body shaking like I'd been stabbed but left standing. By midweek, the contract felt like chains. Liam tugged at my sleeve. "Investor briefing. You're coming." "I'm not trained for showrooms." "You don't need training. You need presence. Be camera ready." "Camera ready? I'm barely sleep ready," he smirked. "Then fake both." I followed him into a room of suits and polished smiles. Eyes turned. Liam spoke numbers. I nodded, smiled, sipped water like it mattered. Every gesture rehearsed. After, Victoria cornered me in the hall. Her pearls glinted sharp. "If you are here to embarrass us, leave now." My chest burned. "I'm here to be honest." She studied me like a hawk. "Prove it tomorrow. Board lunch. You will speak." "Speak about what?" "Anything that shows you're more than decoration." I swallowed. "Fine." That night I paced the room. Liam tossed his tie aside. "What did she want?" "To test me." "Board lunch." He leaned against the window. "Then give them something." "What if I fail?" "Then you prove her right." "And I don't keep losers," I glared. "Motivational." "Effective," he said. The next day, the boardroom gleamed. Plates, papers, a dozen eyes. Victoria nodded coldly. Charles gestured. "Well, Ethan? Floor's yours." My throat felt dry. I forced words out. "Your foundation's donor app. Beautiful design, but unsafe. Anyone could intercept transactions." Murmurs rippled. Charles leaned forward. "Explain." "Encryption gaps. Outdated scripts. I'd patch them, rebuild access for disabled donors, add two-factor authentication. Cost minimal, reach wider." He fired back questions. "How fast?" "Who manages?" "Risk exposure?" I answered steady. 2 weeks. "I'll train staff." "Risk drops 90%. The table stilled. Finally, Charles said, "Work with our team." Relief punched me. I sat down trembling but alive. After, Victoria stopped me at the door. "You spoke with clarity." "Keep doing so," I nodded. "Thank you." That night the garden smelled of salt and earth. Liam joined me among the roses. "You surprised them," he said. I surprised myself. He studied me too close. The air tightened. I whispered, "What now?" He looked away first. "Now you keep proving it." I stood there, heart loud, wondering when pretending had stopped feeling fake. My phone buzzed under the sheets. Marcus's text glowed. "Check your email. Got something." I slipped out of bed and opened the file. A log from Sterling Labs. Derek's name stamped over transactions. Code attribution scrubbed. Dated days before Ava's gala, I muttered, "Oh God." Liam stirred. "What is it?" I shoved the screen toward him. "Read." His eyes narrowed as he scrolled. Then he went still. Funds moved. Credits erased. This means Ava didn't just lie, she let him. My stomach dropped. She knew? He closed the laptop. She allowed it. Derek did the dirty work, but she stood by. I gripped the desk. So I was ruined to keep him clean. Yes. His tone was flat, dangerous. Now we use it. Use it? I'll invite them tomorrow. Reconciliation brunch. Pretend to play nice, I shook my head. That's insane. They'll think you're broken. They'll brag. And we record, I snapped. That's a setup. I don't trap people. He stepped closer. That's why you lost. The words hit like a slap. You think this is about winning? It's survival. They burned you in public. Do the same. I slammed the laptop shut. It feels dirty. This is how people like them listen. I stared at him. And what does that make us? For once, his voice softened. Trying not to be them. I looked down at my shaking hands. Trying isn't the same as succeeding. Do you want your name back or not? Yes, I whispered. But not like this. He leaned against the table. Then tell me your way. Silence, waiting for karma, that's weakness. My way is breathing without poison. He almost smiled. Poison kills, but sometimes it cures. I turned away. You're impossible, he said quietly, and you're still standing. The room went silent except for my ragged breath. I finally muttered, fine, tomorrow, but I won't enjoy it. You're not meant to, he said. You're meant to win. I lay back on the chaise, staring at the ceiling. His words echoed. Trying not to be them, I wasn't sure if that meant salvation or damnation. The dining room smelled of flowers and sugar. Laughter rang too bright. My stomach twisted. Derek lifted his glass. To reconciliation, Ava forced a smile. Yes, civility. Liam's hand pressed against my knee under the table, grounding me. Derek leaned close. If you just signed the exit papers, Ethan, none of this would matter. Ava hissed, Shut up, Derek. I steadied my breath. What did you change in the ledger? He smirked, swirling wine. What everyone changes, ownership. My fists tightened. You stole. Business, not theft. Don't be naive. Nora's eyes flicked to Liam. He gave the smallest nod. She slid her phone on the table, recording. Ava's face drained. Derek, he shrugged. What? They all do it. Charles slammed his fork down. Not here. Victoria's voice cut sharp. This family will not be dragged through filth, Derek sneered. Too late. Your golden boy invited us. Liam said coolly. And you walked straight into your own grave. Evelyn coughed gently, but the sound silenced everyone. Enough, the truth is oxygen. Stop choking on lies, Ava whispered again, almost broken. Derek! He leaned back, careless. Don't act surprised. Victoria stood pale, trembling but steady. This ends today. The table went silent. For once I wasn't the one drowning. Liam handed me a folder. Grace Miller. She'll handle this. A calm woman entered, files tucked neatly. Mr. Cole, I've drafted notices. Derek receives a preservation order. Ava gets a demand for retraction. I blinked. That fast? Grace smiled faintly. Truth doesn't wait, Liam nodded. Sign here. I scrawled my name, heart pounding. Hours later, my phone buzzed. Patrick's name lit up, I answered. Patrick? Ethan, he said quickly. We want you back. The board's shifting. Come home. I closed my eyes. Not yet, he sighed. You're cleared. Why wait? Because this isn't about clearing. It's about choosing. Silence. Then softer. Then choose us soon. I'll think about it. When the call ended, I walked until the estate lights faded. The pier stretched into dusk. Ava was already there, arms folded. She turned slowly. You came. I shouldn't have. Her voice cracked. I was scared. So was I said. But I didn't throw you to wolves. Tears blurred her eyes. I thought I'd lose everything. You lost me. My throat burned. She stepped closer. I never wanted this for you. Yet you let it happen. Her shoulders shook. I'm sorry, I shook my head. No, you're sad. That's not the same, she broke down, sobbing into her hands. My chest tightened, tears sliding hot down my face. Quiet, angry tears, I whispered. You'll be okay. Not because you deserve it. Because I won't carry you anymore. Her hands fell. Ethan, I turned and walked, lighter and sad, the ocean swallowing her voice. The dining room glowed with candles. Plates gleamed, wine poured, silence heavy. Victoria stood, glass raised. To integrity. Hard won, easily lost, I lifted mine, hands shaking. To integrity, Charles cleared his throat. Ethan, you'll consult for us. Foundation, security, the works. My jaw tightened. You're sure? He nodded once. We need honesty. You have it. Nora jumped up and wrapped me in a hug. About time someone here did, I laughed awkwardly. Thanks, Nora, she whispered. Don't let them scare you. They only roar. Evelyn reached across the table, pressing something small into my palm. A seashell, smooth and pale. For when you forget you are the ocean, she said softly. My throat closed. I'll keep it. Victoria's eyes lingered on me, sharper than before, but not cruel. You proved yourself. Don't stop now. Dinner moved in fragments. Laughter from Nora, quiet questions from Charles, Evelyn's humming approval. For once, I didn't feel like an intruder. Afterward, Liam touched my arm. Walk with me. We stepped onto the terrace, night air cool, ocean humming below. The week is done, he said. The contract is done, I exhaled. Finally, he leaned on the railing. Thank you, I shrugged. We made a good team. He laughed once, raw and unguarded. You surprised my family. But you terrified me, I blinked. Terrified? Why? His voice dropped. Because you made me want something real. The night pressed around us, heavy and electric. I didn't kiss him. I just let the honesty burn between us, warm as any touch. The headline blinked on my screen. Ava Sterling issues retraction. Her words scrolled. Ethan Cole did not steal my work. The misrepresentation was mine. I read it twice, heart-hammering. Liam called from the hall. "It's live?" "Yes," I said. "It's done." He nodded once. "Derek?" "Suspended. 2 boards already cut him." "Good." His tone was clipped, but his shoulders eased. My inbox chimed. Patrick's email flashed bold. "Equity. A team. Your roadmap," I whispered. "They want me back." "For real, do you?" Liam asked. "I think I finally do." 2 days later, I carried his jacket back to the Hart estate. Victoria opened the door before I could knock. "You kept it long enough," she said dryly. "Borrowed warmth," I admitted. She studied me. "We're expecting you for Sunday lunch." "Don't make us wait," my chest tightened. "I'll come." Behind her, Liam appeared, hands in pockets. "No contract this time," I exhaled. "Good, because I don't want one." He stepped closer. "Just me." I met his eyes. "Just me too." Silence stretched, warm instead of sharp. I cleared my throat. "Patrick offered equity. My own team. But I'll also consult here." And I smiled. "I'm leading a rebuild for a non-profit platform. Accessibility first." Liam's lips curved, slow, real. "You never stop building." "That's the point," I said. He studied me, something raw breaking through. Then he smiled like sunrise, and for the first time in months, I believed in tomorrow. I thought, the revenge was never the win. The win is that I still know how to be myself.